So last weekend, my family decided to implement a new rule for our weekly game night: no more playing the same old games. If you wanted to play, you have to invent a new game on the spot. Now, my family is competitive, but not exactly creative under pressure, so you can imagine how this went. My dad tried to pitch Uno, but with Monopoly money, which was immediately shot down by my little brother for being capitalist nonsense. My mom suggested charades, but you can only use board game pieces as props, which led to my sister pantomiming a very unconvincing thimble having an existential crisis. After a solid hour of bickering, we somehow landed on a game called Reverse Monopoly. The rules, as far as we could agree on them, were: you start off as a billionaire with a full property portfolio, and your goal is to lose everything as quickly as possible. Every time you landed on someone's property, you got to pay them double rent. If you accidentally made money, you had to donate it to the poverty jar in the middle of the board, which was just an old mug with a crack in it. There was a heated debate over whether you could purposefully get sent to jail to avoid collecting $200, but it was ultimately deemed against the spirit of the game. The first hour was just us arguing over whether you had to mortgage Boardwalk or sell your soul first. My sister tried to go bankrupt by buying all the railroads and then refusing to maintain them, claiming deteriorating infrastructure is a surefire way to financial ruin. My dad, on the other hand, insisted on giving away his hotels for free and then charging himself rent, which led my mom to accuse him of self-sabotage with a tax evasion twist. At one point, my little brother tried to embezzle from the poverty jar, which we all agreed was both morally reprehensible and technically impressive. 4 hours, 3 existential crises, and 1 torn-up community chest card later, we finally declared a winner: my dad, who had somehow managed to lose every last dollar, property, and even the top hat token. And as I stared at my own pile of pink $5 bills and that cursed cracked mug, I realized that despite all the role reversal, arguments, and desperation to lose, it was still just Monopoly. Somehow, I still ended up bankrupt.